Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. We watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our 2016 Mesh Motorcycle Jacket Gear Guide at RevZilla.com. In this video, we're going to break down the top 6 mesh jackets in motorcycling in 2016 based on our riding, our research, our expert opinion. Really, we looked at hot weather riding, which is why you would buy a mesh, and we set at different price points, styles, levels of investments, and application. How can we make the short list of the best of? And that's what we're going to take you through today. Remember, this is part of our larger gear guide series. Helmets, jackets, boots, gloves, the best of in all of the key categories, whether you're looking to upgrade or you're just starting out. Now, first up, to my left, oh, hi, this is Brian, you're back again. Kicking off our countdown is the RevZilla Airwave 2, which in our opinion is the classic European premium mesh. 2-season, hot weather. If we look at it, it's brand new for 2016, standing on the DNA of the original RevZilla Air, the original RevZilla Airwave. The Airwave 2 upgrades the armor, it upgrades the style. If we look at it, it gets a bit more angular. You're coming in just over the $200. Now, what we really dig about it is a bit of the restyle. You can see it's a little bit more aggressive, but it's not overly sport aggressive. So regardless of what you're riding, whether it's sport riding, sport commuting, sport touring, or you're gonna take the black version and rock it on a V-twin, it's really gonna work well across the board. Now, hi, Brian to my left. 6 foot, 195, 42-inch chest. He's wearing a size large, rocks up with the size chart. No surprises there. Hi, Ms. Brian, turn around backwards for me. It's a Knox FlexForm armor set, CE rated, no back protectors going to be included. But remember, no liners to drop here. It's just airflow all the way through. So late spring, all summer, early fall, come back around to the front, you're gonna be rock solid. And again, it's where the price point meets the features, means the track record of RevZilla. The Airwave 2 is our classic premium, more universal mesh for 2016. From classic European, now we move over more into our sport aggressive European best of. This is the Dainese Super Speed Mesh. And if we look at it, it is unapologetically race driven and more Italian inspired. If we look at it on Hi-Vis Brian, 4 colors available. I'll tell you too, there's a D-dry version of this jacket if you want to go waterproof. But when we look at it, you have a mixture of boomerang mesh, Mugello mesh, your airflow mesh from Dainese, and you have a great reflective as well as protective scheme pulling it all together. Composite armor coupled with CE rated aluminum hard parts on the shoulder just for that extra oomph. Now remember, you're over the $300 mark for this bad boy. There is a fully removable wind blocking liner, and again, there's a bit more of a stretch here. So you're looking at spring, all of summer, obviously for the mesh, and then earlier but a little later into the fall. Again, you can cut that wind down if you leave the liner in. Now, Hi-Vis Brian, turn backwards for me. If we look at the back, very aggressive from Dainese, great airflow. Like I said, 4 colors available, will pair up nicely with any of the more hot weather oriented pants from Dainese. Again, big logoing, but it's being unapologetic about who it is. Come back around to the front. When we think about Hi-Vis Brian's sizing, 6 foot, 195, 42-inch chest. He's wearing a size 52 from Dainese in the Super Speed. So all in, you take airflow, you bake in a bit of Italian style, and you really take it to that race level of functionality. This is going to be the Super Speed, the best in that category from Dainese. And last up in our sport theme here within our mesh jacket guide is going to be my American sport pick that I also consider to be one of the more protective jackets in the lineup today. This is the Alpinestars brand new TGP Pro Air. Now if we look at it, similar price range as the Dainese you just saw. What's different? The first thing that jumps out to me is going to be the Bio Air armor, which is now CE level 2 in the shoulders and the elbows. You're also going to get the DFS system from Alpinestars for the first time on the TGP Pro. You're also looking at a jacket that from a style standpoint, again, I consider it more American, even though they are an Italian company through and through. I think this is a bit more conservative. Still very aggressive, still very sport, but Alpinestars and Dainese have a very different flavor to them. Dainese is a little louder, Alpinestars is still aggressive, still racing ahead, but again, when you look at it, it has a very distinct look to it. Now, Hi-Vis Brian to my left, 4 colors available in the TGP Pro Air, 6 foot, 195, 42-inch chest. You're gonna hear me say it all day. He's wearing a size large. It's gonna be alpha sizes here. And again, sport cut, you can see how it sits on him. Not overly aggressive like the Dainese, it's going to be sport oriented, so it's a nice in between but still aggressive in its own right. Great airflow through the belly, you're going to see it in the back, and there is a removable wind block liner that comes stock on this guy that you can pull it out. So again, you're getting that spring, summer, fall rideability depending on your temperature tolerances. Air preen at the collar and cuff, again a redesign with a brand new jacket for 16. Turn around backwards for me there, HEB. We get a look at the back, again big airflow panels. You can upgrade to any of your Nucleon inserts for CE level 2 back protection, and they even managed to give you great accordion stretch panels done in textile, again with more mesh up along the collar. Come back around to the front. So again, it's nuanced, the difference between this and the Super Speed from Dainese, but in its own right, from a protection and style standpoint, this is your classic American-styled sport from Alpinestars that ups the protection game, the TGB Pro Air for 2016. From hot weather sport, now we move into hot weather versatility. This is the RevZilla Tornado 2, brand new for 16, really juggernaut between the $300 and $400 mark in what I would consider your touring and light dual sport category for hot weather riding. Now, if we look at it to my left, complete redesign, but the redesign is the lowest on my list of the things that stand out about the new Tornado 2. If we think about it, you're looking at a touring, a multi-season touring, a light dual sporting jacket that ultimately has CE level 2 armor now from RevZilla, C-Flex in the shoulders as well as the elbows, and they've really crafted the fit and finish differently. Again, it's going to fit slightly different level of adjustability, taking more of the new school from RevZilla. They've also made it more bomb-proof in your outer shell. 750D in the shoulders, 1000D in the impact areas in your elbows. The nice part about the Tornado 2 is that while you look at this exterior with heavy-duty mesh, it's going to flow a ton of air when it's hot out. When we think about the interior guts, it has a full sleeve, waterproof and breathable, as well as thermal liner. It's a 2-in-1 that's completely removable. Now, high-vis Brian to my left. 6 foot 195, 42-inch chest, wearing a size large in the jacket, and the cool part about the pants, which he doesn't have on today, is they come in shorts and talls. Now turn around and give me a quick shot of the back. You'll notice a reflective scheme on the front, back, and sides, big ventilation panel across the back. You're going to have your 270-degree zippers to work it with the Tornado 2 pants. Come around to the front, and remember, from a styling standpoint, silver black, you have this new sand color. You can really stretch it to match depending on what kind of riding style you have or what style of bike you ride. But when we think about the multi-season capability, the level of protection, and the fact that it's going to be under that $400 mark, the RevZilla Tornado 2 is the juggernaut in that multi-season touring and light dual sport category for 2016. Next up in our guide is our adventure mesh pick for 16. But before I get there, remember, I'd love if you click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel, leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback, but more importantly, challenge us. I'd love to hear what you absolutely love that you think we looked over or left out in our guide for 16. Now, moving in adventure mesh, the winner is the Climb Induction for 16. Bomb-proof, probably the most protective mesh you're going to see today, really when you think about the mesh itself. It is the carbonite mesh from Climb. It hurts your hand. It is stiff, it is rugged, it is meant to flow a ton of air, and you're complementing that with molecular D3O armor, shoulder, elbow, as well back. It's going to be that T5 from D3O, and remember, when you introduce the shock, it becomes rigid, disperses that energy. The other cool thing about the Induction at around that $400 mark is it's going to have a removable, waterproof, breathable liner. Now, it's a basic liner, but you're not breaking the bank. So when you think about hardcore, off-road, adventure riding, whether you're on a lighter bike or on a big GS, this is going to keep you covered. It's also going to be, in my opinion, the best if you happen to hit the pavement. Now, quick note on sizing. You have RevZilla to my left, 6 foot, 195, 42-inch chest. He's actually wearing a size medium. When you use the size chart, it puts him squarely in a large because he's a 42-inch chest, but he's in good shape. So he kind of fits in between. So consider this jacket to be about fitting a half size large. So if you're on the cusp, you can go a size down. If you're a little bit bigger though, or you want it to fit more baggy, or if Brian was going to really wear this for 500-mile riding days, he'd probably want a little bit more room to move versus that svelte cut. Keep that in mind. Some of the other details here. You're going to see the reflective scheme, basic pockets, lots of adjustability, nice big zipper garage up along the neck. It's not going to bite your Adam's apple. Turn backwards for me there, Brizzle. Oh, no mullet today. And if we look at the back, you're going to have your T5 Evo back protector that's going to be baked in as well, CE rated. And you have your elastication scheme across your shoulder blades, allowing you to reach for the bars. Come back around to the front. So really, just based on the armor set and the carbonite mesh, as well as a rhino stitch pulling this bad boy together from Climb, this is our best adventure mesh for 2016. Last up in our 16 mesh guide is our juggernaut out of Finland. We consider this to be the most premium mesh in our collection this year. This is the Ruka Air Rock at around the $900 mark. Yes, pick your jaw back up, $900. What's amazing about it to us, and should be amazing to you, besides the fact that it comes with a full sleeve, fully removable Gore-Tex liner, again, the highest degree of waterproofing and breathability, is the shell. If we look at the shell, it's the only Cordura AFT we see in the lineup. Cordura Cordura AFT means the entire shell breathes. It's multiple layers of Cordura that are knitted together, you cannot see through, that function like a textile, but fully promote airflow through the entire jacket. Now, obviously they double up in your impact areas, like the elbows and shoulders, and the elbows become extremely bomb-proof. Now, behind those impact areas, you're also getting Ruka D30 Air, which is their proprietary elbow, shoulder, and back armor. Very thick, ventilated. They're the only guys using it with this type of D30, which is certainly temp stable as well. Now, high-vis Brian to my left, 6 foot, 195, 42-inch chest. Remember, Ruka jackets fit about a size large, so instead of a 52, he's wearing a size 50. And you can see it's a sport or more of a trim cut. You can wear this adventure riding, multi-season touring. Again, if you want to go hardcore adventure, look at something like the Air Rider, which is its sister product, more for a 3/4 adventure length. And if you like the Cordura AFT, look at the Airman, which is around that $400 mark. Now, high-vis Brian, turn face backwards for me and give a quick shot of the back. Again, great reflective piping, reflective Ruka logo, multiple colors here. This is the high-vis for high-vis Brian. I'm not gonna let you down today. Neoprene up towards the top. And again, a lot of functionality coming back. Remember, the fins are known for their textiles. That is why we import them. And again, they lead the day here with the Air Rock at this premium price point in the premium category. Now, the next step in your journey is to click the info button on your desktop or mobile device. Shop the full collection as part of our guide series at RevZilla.com. This is the Mesh Jacket Guide. Read rider reviews as well as watch the detailed breakdown video we have on each product we showed you in our top 6 today. Keep in mind, we're gonna ship for free over $39. If you wanna talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Also, don't forget to watch the rest of our gear guides, whether you're just starting out or you're upgrading, and make sure you subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion on the best in the moto universe. Thanks for watching our 2016 Mesh Motorcycle Jacket Gear Guide at RevZilla.com. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.